Hello everyone, right here I have a 2010 Audi A4 1.8 Turbo. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded in. Upon turning on the ignition, the side mirrors will automatically fold out. Then upon locking the car, the side mirrors will automatically fold back in. Also, if you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. To start, insert the key fob into the slot right here. Put your foot on the brake and push the key fob all the way in. The B8 A4 comes with a hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system. This A4 is fitted with a leather steering wheel with perforated sections on the sides and sport grips at 10 and 2. The 1.8 turbo engine in Malaysia is only available with Audi's Multitronic Continuously Variable Transmission. Also known as a CVT in short, this transmission features an infinite amount of gear ratios. The aim of a CVT is to provide a smoother drive and better fuel consumption over a regular automatic transmission. This transmission gets a manual shifting option through 8 virtual gear ratios, selected by using either the gear lever or the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Front and rear parking sensors are standard in Malaysia. Safety features in this A4 include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, anti-skid regulation, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. This A4 is fitted with a set of 17-inch 10-spoke design silver alloy rims with 245/45R17 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid at the rear. Multi-link suspension setups are found in front and out back. Audi's D-segment compact executive vehicle is called A4. The nameplate has been around since 1994. As a continuation of the 8T lineage which was produced from the B1 to the B4 generations, the first generation A4 is known as the B5 generation. In the past 30 years, apart from the B5 A4 that was produced until 2001, 4 other A4 generations have been produced: B6 between 2000 and 2006, B7 between 2004 and 2009, B8 between 2007 and 2015, and B9 since 2015. The A4 in this video is part of the B8 range. The B8 A4 debuted in saloon form at the September 2007 Frankfurt Motor Show. The estate version, sold as Avant, was presented 6 months later at the March 2008 Geneva Motor Show. The third body style, a long wheelbase saloon dubbed the A4L, is a China-exclusive model, and this one was unveiled at the November 2008 Guangzhou Motor Show. At the March 2009 Geneva Motor Show, the fourth and final body style for the B8 A4 range was revealed to be the A4 All-Road Quattro, a raised rugged estate based on the A4 Avant. The B8 A4 rides on the then new MLB platform that was developed by Audi and subsequently used by other VW Group vehicles over the years. In 2012 for the 2013 model year, Audi released a facelift for the B8 A4. As per its predecessor, the B8 A4 also had a mild performance S4 and a high performance RS4 variants. While the S4 was available since the pre-facelift model in either saloon or Avant forms, The RS4 was only introduced in 2012 in Avant form with the facelift. In Malaysia, the B8 A4 was only available in saloon form, and it first went on sale in June 2008. The facelifted model arrived in April 2012 and was on sale until September 2016, which was when the B9 A4 was launched. Powering this A4 is VW Group's EA888, 1.8 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 158 horsepower at 4500 to 6200 rpm and 250 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4500 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8.6 seconds, and the top speed is 225 km per hour. 65 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the A4 1.8 Turbo Multitronic is 7.2 litres per 100 km. 169 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the A4 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this A4 include automatic auto-leveling adaptive bi-xenon projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, front and rear fog lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there and down there. That button pops open the boot lid, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Window locks for the rear, central locking, interior brightness adjustment, and the driver's seat in this A4 does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. Under seat storage for this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. On off, air conditioning, recirculation, front and rear defrost, automatic temperature, fan speed and different modes for the driver's side. automatic, temperature, fan, speed and different modes for the front passenger. And this one knob controls 3 options. You have temperature, fan speed, and your different modes. To go back to temperature, just hit the knob again. Storage or ashtray together with a cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending on what you use it for. Parking sensors, electronic stability program, and right here you can switch between comfort, auto and dynamic driving modes. Right here is the A4's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake, with the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. This A4 is fitted with the Audi Symphony head unit. The system features a 6.5-inch infotainment display and various media connectivity options. Sound is provided by the Audi sound system with 10 speakers producing 180 watts of power. I must say, the stock sound system that this A4 uses is actually quite good. The display right above is controlled using your set of controls on the dashboard. You have the volume and power knob as shown earlier, CD player, eject button for the CD player. You have a CD changer as well, so if you want to load CDs in, press the load button. And to the right, telephone, car and setup buttons. While to the left, radio, media and info buttons. In the middle, your seat track buttons. While the knob, the 4 buttons on either sides of the knob, as well as the return button, goes through the various menus. Now, the 4 buttons on either sides of the knob corresponds with the 4 menus on the display itself. So, for source, hit this button. For sound, hit this button, so on and so forth. Currently, we are in the auxiliary menu, so if you want to change the source, you have your auxiliary, CD, and SD card. Under sound, we can adjust the bass mid treble, balance fader, speed volume, and your volume settings. Radio obviously goes to your radio menu. This is the media menu. Let's go to info. This one shows you your traffic information if available. Under telephone, you can obviously connect the telephone, which will allow you to look at your contacts, call lists, so on and so forth. Under car, you have your various car settings, locks, lights, instrument cluster, oil level, parking system, so on and so forth. And if we hit the bottom right button, we can bring up your AC settings. Setup, for top left, you can adjust the time and date. For the bottom left, we can adjust the display brightness or switch it off. For settings, top right, right here, language, units, default, and your version information. And you can bring up your sound system settings once more on the bottom right. The SD card slot is down here. Electronic central locking. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob down. If the knob is in this position, that activates the heated side mirrors. Wiper controls. If you locate the buttons at the end of the wiper stalk, as well as this reset button down here, you can go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, digital speedometer and range, your trip to, your average speed for trip to, average fuel consumption for trip 2, elapsed time for trip 2, instant fuel consumption, and your distance traveled for trip 1, average speed for trip 1, average fuel consumption for trip 1, elapsed time for trip 1, and back to the range. If you hit the reset button, you can go between your various display views. Indicator controls, cruise control, right here, seat track, different mode selection button, volume, and voice control. The steering wheel in this car is still telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. Storage, cup holders, adjustable front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well, you can find the auxiliary port as well as a power outlet. Auto dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder, front reading lights, front interior light. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. And the driver does get a grip handle as well. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speakers, storage, and the rear seat backs in this A4 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle. There is a power outlet right here, but it has gone somewhere in there. Together with an ashtray below. Rear center armrest. with storage and cup holders. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks, and you can also find hooks on the B pillars. Rear reading/interior lights, There are 3 ways to pop the boot lid open in this 2010 A4. Boot space in the A4 is 480 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down as explained earlier and the boot space increases to 962 litres. To the top of the boot is a light, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including a 4-way power lumbar support. You even have the same under-seat storage for this side. Lockable glove box. It is of a decent size. It is illuminated as well. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2010 Audi A4 1.8 Turbo. Thanks for watching and goodbye.